If you're a social media user, you've probably seen many of your friends posting videos of themselves jumping into ponds, lakes, rivers, and even backyard pools.
Today I found out just what this cool social media trend that West Alabamians are jumping into is all about.
The Cold Water Challenge is a challenge that went viral on Facebook, and apparently you have 24 hours to jump into a very cold body of water.
Tyler Clements experienced this firsthand when he accepted the challenge from a friend.
Once I got on Facebook, I realized that they called me out to jump in the water. Once I got called out, it kind of seemed like the Greensboro area got hit hard, and everyone, I would get on Facebook every day. It was just a domino effect from there.
Oh my God. Before taking the plunge, the person accepting the challenge passes it on to 3 others.
Also, before I jump in, the 3 people I would like to call out are Beth McClendon, Hunter Snyder, and Dylan Fisher.
All right, I've accepted the cold water challenge. Before I do it, I'm going to call out Thomas Reynolds, Richard Arrington, and Christopher Collins.
I'm going to show y'all how we do it.
I'm Trent Townsend, and I'm accepting the cold water challenge from Davin Shirley. I'm calling out Cody Freeman, Chapman Spencer, and Chelsea Barton.
And of course I accepted the challenge, but first I want to call out Lachlan Smith, Lee Smith, and Isaac Williams.
I don't have to do that, do I?
Yep, in 24 hours. You got 24 hours.
You were called out. We're all called out.
We all got to do it now.
I know.
We'll post the videos online.
Well, Isaac, can you give us one last final weather look for this week?
I will. Some of you may not know I've accepted a job at Way 31 in Huntsville, so this is my last show here, my last weather. I want to just thank everybody for inviting me into their homes over the last basically 11 months. I've enjoyed every moment here. Looks like some cooler weather through Wednesday, and we do have some warmer air coming in here for Thursday and into Friday and Saturday as well. Some thunderstorms are possible by Friday.
Along with your cool water challenge, here is another surprise. A cake.
Chocolate cake.
Thanks so much for joining us. Everyone have a good evening.
WVUA News continues tomorrow at 5. Good night.
Hey, are you ready for some hunting on the Tommy Wilcox Show? Cause you can't stop us out and you can't make us run, cause we're them old boys raised on shotgun. We say grace and we say ma'am, if you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. And we can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
Tommy Wilcox Outdoors is brought to you by ThinkStream, the future of criminal justice, and by Veracosity Vein Center. Live your best life. Game Face Calls. When you go to the woods, you better bring your game face. One Shot Archery, your one-stop bow and gun shop. Promotional consideration provided by Silly Realty, traditional values for today's living. And music is courtesy of country legend Hank Williams Jr.
Hey folks, welcome to today's show. We're up at Lake Burton in Georgia. I have founder of Veracosity Vein Center and a sponsor of Tommy Wilcox Outdoors, Dwayne Ranneman. Doc, thanks so much for letting us come up here to Lake Burton with you.
Well, it's my favorite place in the world, and it's great to have you up here.
Well, what got you hooked on Lake Burton?
Well, many years ago, back in 1991, when I was at Emory University doing cardiac surgery, came up here with Joe Craver. He's a cardiac surgeon at Emory, and he introduced me to this lake, and he had a bunch of the cardiac fellows up here, and I thought it was the most beautiful lake I'd ever seen.
It is beautiful.
And so after I got through, actually got married, and we bought a house up here on Charlie Mountain overlooking the lake, and raised 4 children coming up here in the summertime. And I really don't have a favorite season. Winter, fall, spring, it's all beautiful
Like
up
to
here.
come up at. Now you're in Birmingham, and you run Veracosity Vein Center. Tell our people a little bit about what that is that y'all do.
Sure. Well, we help people every day who've been suffering with really problems with their veins. And most people, when they think of venous disease or vein disease, they think cosmetic. But in reality, when those valves in the veins are not working properly, it leads to an